Este es pa' que te enteres, este es el detalle. Si caliente está la acera, más caliente está la calle. Mira, llegó el son cubano.
Hola mi gente, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean. This is We Are Investing, a channel that's dedicated in investing and personal finance. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to sell puts on Robinhood. Now, selling puts or cash secured puts, which is the technical term for all of this, is a great way to create passive income while waiting for a stock to drop to a price that you like, or just collecting those premiums week in, week out, or month in, month out, depending on how frequently you sell puts. In this video, I'm going to show you how to go through the process in Robinhood. I'm going to go over a couple different strategies when it comes to selling puts or cash secured puts. We'll weigh out the possible outcomes and what situations you might find yourself in if you are looking to sell puts for passive income. Now, this video isn't intended for somebody who's never bought or sold a call option before. And before you start diving into this strategy, you should learn the fundamentals and the basics before diving into a more advanced strategy like cash secured puts. But it's not complicated, it's not difficult, it just takes some time. Now, this channel does have a playlist, Robinhood Investing, where we go over the basics, we go over different strategies as well. So if you want to learn more about the basics and other strategies when it comes to options trading, definitely check out that playlist. I'll provide a link down below in the video description, and I'll throw up a card. I don't know if it's this side or this side of the screen. Also, please consider doing me a huge favor and hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell, and smashing that like button to help with the YouTube algorithm and also to join the community. When you hit that notification bell, YouTube will notify you when I upload more videos. But with all that being said, my name is Sean, this is We Are Investing, and let's get into the video. Let's do it! Now, if you haven't downloaded Robinhood already and you're going to do so, then definitely consider using the link that I'm providing down below that will get you a free stock worth up to $200. Now, something that is fundamental to selling cash secured puts is that you need cash on the sideline. You need cash in your portfolio to cover your position, hence why it's called a cash secured put. So whatever put option you're selling, that strike price times 100, that's the cash you need in your portfolio in order to sell a true cash secured put. And it is my recommendation when selling cash secured puts, especially to begin, make sure that they are truly secured and you actually are okay taking on shares at that strike price before selling a cash secured put, at least to start. Now, with that being said, let's go over an example of selling a cash secured put. Now, we're going to assume that I have the cash in my account to sell these cash secured puts. I don't actually have it in my Robinhood account. This is one of my smaller accounts, but we're just going to assume for the sake of this video. Now, let's pick a stock. We're going to hit the magnifying glass and we are going to hit SoFi because I know SoFi has some nice premiums. We're going to click on the stock, we're going to hit trade, we're going to hit trade options. Then we're going to select an expiration date. Let's pick March 24th, about a month out. Now, in order to sell a cash secured put, we need to hit sell and then we need to hit put. Now, this is going to be a credit, meaning that you're going to get this money up front. And essentially, if the stock is above the strike price at expiration, you're going to keep all premium and you're not going to have to do anything for this put option. So if the share price right now is $13.20 and we are okay buying 100 shares of SoFi, let's say at around $10.50 by the end of the month. Now, basically what you're going to do is you're going to come up with a valuation either off of technicals or off of fundamentals at a price that you're comfortable buying 100 shares of SoFi. I recommend that it's a combination of both, of technicals and fundamentals. Pick something that is just below a support line, so that way the chances of this put option getting in the money are less. And the chances of you just keeping the premiums and being able to do this options trading strategy over and over again are higher. So let's say that $10.50 is good on a technical standpoint and a fundamental standpoint. So what we can do is we can sell one put option at the $10.50 strike for SoFi. Right now, it's currently trading at $1.03. And even more, if we click on this and we get some information, we can see that the bid was 99 cents and the ask was $1.07. So we can increase our limit price to $1.05. So that's what we're going to do. We hit sell. We're going to increase our limit price to $1.05. And by selling one put option, we're going to get $105. And if we click on the down arrow, we'll see our risk profile line. If SoFi, and if you click and drag, stays above $10.50, we're going to keep all of the premium. If SoFi was to drop below that and get to $9.45, that's our break even. That's the strike price minus the amount that we paid. So the strike price is $10.50 and the amount we are paying is $1.05. That's how you come up with a break even of $9.45. And then anything below our break even is going to be a loss, and we're either going to have to take 100 shares of SoFi at $10.50, or we're going to have to buy back this put option to close out of the contract. Now, the reason why it's called a cash secured put is because we need to have the cash available to buy 100 shares of SoFi at $10.50. So the collateral for this position is $1,050. Now, to do the math, the return, basically we're going to say it's $105 out of $10.50. So that is going to be a 10% return in a month's time to sell this cash secured put. In addition to that, if we like SoFi at $10.50, we are also able to buy the shares at a price that we like that is much lower than the current price, which is over $13. So selling cash secured puts when you use it that way is a way to generate income and also wait for a stock to get to a price that you like. Instead of just waiting and letting money just sit there doing nothing, you can put money to work, you can sell cash secured puts, collect premiums, and wait for the stock to get to a price that you like. The risk here is if SoFi is below $10.50, let's say it's at $9.50, well then you're obligated to buy the stock at a price that's $1 above. You're obligated to buy the stock at $10.50, whatever the strike price is of the put that you sold. Now that's the easy way to do that, but you don't actually have to take 100 shares if you don't. If you're more risk averse and you're trading these, well then you can play a game of probability. Basically, you can say that it's unlikely that SoFi is going to drop below $10.50. I'm going to sell this put option, but I have no intent of actually taking on 100 shares. If the trade heads south, then I'm going to have to cover my position by buying back this put option at a higher price and take a loss. That is selling puts, but it's more of a trade. But it's always an option. If things were to change and you no longer like SoFi as a long-term investment and you don't actually want to take 100 shares, well, there's a way out of the trade. All you have to do is buy that put option back. And who knows, that a put option might be at a lower price, so you can buy it back for less than you bought and actually keep the gains and keep the difference. It might be at the same price, or it might be more expensive. There are a lot of factors, including the share price and how close to expiration you are. Now, typically the best time to sell cash secured puts are times of high implied volatility. Like right now, what we're seeing in the stock market. The stock market is extremely volatile right now. So options are having high implied volatility because stocks are having big moves up and down, and they can change very drastically. That high implied volatility means that you're going to make more money by selling options because premiums are going to be higher. So look for times of high implied volatility to sell options, including cash secured puts. These times are times of uncertainty like we have right now, leading up to earnings. That will also be another time of high implied volatility, and following big news events or swings in the stock price. Those will also be times of high implied volatility. When things start to sell off drastically and rapidly, that might be the best time to sell a cash secured put because you're going to get the most bang for your buck. but always do the technical analysis to find out where a support might be, sell a cash secured put below that price, and also do the fundamental analysis. Come up with a proper valuation where you're okay taking on shares. And if you never plan to take on shares, just know that you might have to buy this put option for a price that's higher than you sold it for. Now, I personally sell put options all of the time. If you have any questions regarding selling cash secured puts, or if there's anything that I didn't answer in today's video, then comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. In addition, smash that like button if you are a fan of selling cash secured puts or you're looking to do so. Options trading can open up a whole new door for you as a potential investor and trader. In addition, please consider joining the Patreon of this channel, which will give you access to a private Discord server of over 500 investors where we learn together, grow together, and make money together. If you have any questions, you can always ask me on that private Discord. I'm always there to help you, and there are other investors as well. In addition, you'll see what stocks I'm buying and selling. You'll see what put options I'm selling. You'll see what call options I'm selling. You'll see everything that I do when it comes to my portfolio, and other members will post as well. There's a dedicated channel for stock trading activity. Now, with all that being said, I thank you so much for your time. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya.